Hello, darlings. Welcome to the Grandmillennial Edit, where we celebrate the art of mixing old with new, the thrill of a good antique find, and creating a home that feels warm, layered, and utterly timeless. I'm Margot Marchand, millennial collector of beautiful things, and someone who simply cannot walk past a blue and white Chinoiserie vase without bringing it home. If you believe interiors should have a bit of a past and a bit of a personality, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about Grandmillennial Style. What it is, where it came from, why it's having a moment, and most importantly, how you can bring this timelessly elegant look into your own home without it feeling like a stuffy old sitting room. Now, if you think Grandmillennial sounds like an aesthetic born out of a group chat, you wouldn't be entirely wrong. The term first popped up in the late 2000s and 10s to describe millennials who found themselves gravitating towards traditional design. Floral prints, antique furniture, ruffles, and embroidered linens, but in a way that felt fresh, personal, and not like they had just inherited their great aunt's sitting room as is. And let's be honest, after a decade of stark white walls, grey on grey everything, and soulless, cookie-cutter interiors, people were craving something warmer, something with a bit of history and heart. I mean, have you ever walked into one of those all-white minimalist homes and felt like you shouldn't sit down? I once visited a friend's flat that was so white on white, I was genuinely afraid to set my tea down. Let's just say, my love for a patterned tablecloth has practical origins. So why is Grandmillennial Style having such a resurgence? Well, apart from our collective desire for a bit of nostalgia, it's also a very livable aesthetic. It's comfortable, warm, and layered. Homes should feel like they've been gathered, not assembled in one afternoon from a big box store. It's also incredibly sustainable. Instead of buying mass-produced decor that everyone else has, Grandmillennials love to hunt for pieces with history, estate sales, charity shops, and even their own family attics. There's a romance in giving something old a new life. A chair that's been sat in for 100 years? It has stories to tell. And honestly, if it's still standing after all that time, it's probably better made than anything you'd find new. Now, if you want to embrace Grandmillennial Style, here are the key ingredients. Think chintz, velvet, and embroidered fabrics. A tufted armchair in a beautiful floral or stripe. Perfect. A velvet sofa with rolled arms? Even better. These pieces bring the kind of softness and charm that makes a home feel truly inviting. Florals, gingham, tulle. You name it, we love it. The key is mixing patterns in a way that feels intentional. A bold floral on a sofa, a striped cushion, and a delicate patterned wallpaper? That's the dream. A full-on pattern explosion? Maybe not. It's all about balance. Nothing says Grandmillennial like a little touch of history. Think gilded mirrors, Chinoiserie vases, brass candlesticks, and wooden furniture with proper age to it. These small touches bring so much personality to a space. Lighting is the jewelry of a room. A pleated lampshade, a chandelier dripping in crystals, or a classic brass pharmacy lamp. It's all about pieces that make a statement and add warmth to your space. This is where the magic happens. A true Grandmillennial home isn't just styled, it's curated. Display your grandmother's china, stack old books with beautiful worn spines, frame a collection of botanical prints. It's all about the little details that make a space feel lived in and layered. Now, the fun part. Where do you actually find these pieces? Estate sales, charity shops, Antique fairs and online vintage markets are your best friends. And don't be afraid to mix high and low. Pair a beautifully aged wooden side table with a brand new scalloped lamp from HomeGoods. Or dress up a simple IKEA chair with a fabulous floral cushion. Oh, and a little tip? Always check the frame when thrifting artwork. You'd be amazed how often you'll find a gorgeous gilded frame with an unremarkable print inside. Pop it out and replace it with something you love. Instant upgrade. Now, a word of caution. There's a fine line between grandmillennial and grandmother's attic. The key is editing. If every surface is covered in knickknacks, the space will feel cluttered rather than curated. Display collections and groupings, make sure there's some breathing room, and balance ornate pieces with simpler, more modern ones. And for the love of all things beautiful, no plastic slipcovers, please. Some traditions do deserve to stay in the past. Now that you know all about Grandmillennial style and how to bring that timeless, layered elegance into your home, I'd love to hear from you. Are you ready to embrace florals, antiques, and a bit of nostalgia? Or are you still on the fence? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves a good vintage find. And make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip from the Grandmillennial Edit. In our next video, we'll be diving into how to mix modern pieces with antiques for a balanced, chic look. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and remember, the most beautiful homes are the ones filled with memories and stories. See you next time.